Hi everyone, it's StariAri here to give you guys your galactic guidance for this week, September 27th to October 3rd. So we have Monday and Tuesday, the constellation of Heracles, or what a lot of Westerners know it as Hercules. So this particular energy is coming in as pretty much you being the protagonist of your own story and having to face antagonistic personalities or energies. So what does this mean? Well, remember what happened with Heracles in legend, where he, well, of course, son of Zeus for one, not his fault. His stepmother, on the other hand, was just tired of her husband's running about, and for some reason she really did hone in on him in particular. His name was not originally Heracles. They changed his name on purpose so that they could try to, I don't know, make amends with Hera, the goddess Hera, or try to make her happy, right? So Hera Cleese, okay, so that's how you actually are supposed to pronounce it in Western, I would say, and I'm sure it sounds totally different in Greek. But anyway, because of that, he had to prove himself over and over and over again to her and the other gods that he was worthy of that namesake, to include worthy of his bloodline. Unfortunately for him, Hera he just didn't want anything to do with him, right? No matter what he did, no matter what he said, no matter how often he kind of like did everything she wanted, in I would say everything his cousin wanted, because so no matter what he did, it was never, Hera's never going to change her mind about him. Hera saw him as something that shouldn't have existed to begin with. And instead of placing blame on her husband like a normal person would, she sought to destroy his offspring instead, right? So that being said, look at your life, yourself to begin with, and what is it about other people that bothers you? What is it about you that the other person are bothered about? Okay, again, opposing energies here. It might be that you guys are never going to get over it, or it might just be that you guys have to, one of you guys, I would say, has to muster up the courage and just, fix whatever needs to be fixed between you two. Okay, it feels like there is always going to be conflict unless there is communication, unless there is a resolution to this problem. If it's a person that you cannot get away from, meaning a family member, or you're in a relationship and you're just having a hard time with this person, then it's time for you to really reflect on, are they really important? Do they serve a purpose? Are they really necessary to keep in your life? Okay. Another thing that we want to see about this influence is how far you've gone. What hurdles did you have to jump over in order for you to fix this relationship, or have they done that with you, right? Have you seen some type of progression in that manner of like changed behavior within yourself or within them? Have you sat down and really hash things out between you and that person or persons? What is it that needs to be done, right? So sometimes you might feel that, well, this energy more than anything might be telling you there's not much to be done anymore. There's just facts that need to be faced, that both of you guys are never going to get along, unfortunately, and you got to choose to move on with your life without them, or they got to choose to move on with their life without you. Whatever's going on here needs to be addressed. That's the whole purpose of this. Okay. So the next one is for Wednesday and Thursday, and we have Andromeda. So this is beyond the constellation in my personal view, because we do have an alignment with Andromeda, the actual galaxy, on the 29th. So things are shifting. Okay. Remember, like in my belief system, we are influenced by universal energies, by creator. We're not just influenced by the planets. The actual planets are influenced by things outside of them. Okay, so maybe a planet in your chart doesn't feel like it means that for you, then you have to look outside of that solar system into the actual constellations, into the actual galaxies, into the actual creator of all things, in order for you to make sense of what's going on, right? So that's what Andromeda brings to us, is that bridge in between worlds. It's that bridger of worlds energy, which a lot of Andromeda and star seeds have brought to this physical reality. Another thing about this energy is about expansiveness, meaning expanding your mindset, not having to just fixate on one method of knowing or one tool, okay, of learning how to connect to creator or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish here. We have to expand our mindsets. We have to open ourselves up to reality that the universe has a greater influence on us than other things around us. Yes, we live here. Yes, there are things that we need to do, but energetically speaking, when we open ourselves up to that, then we understand the nature of all reality. And in this particular region of the galaxy is very dualistic. So there is dualism here. And in the galaxy of Andromeda, they're far more advanced than we are, energetically speaking, because they are older than us and they're bigger than us. But we're also getting a harder influence from them because they're merging with our own galaxy. Astronomers will tell you that it looks like the Andromeda galaxy is expanding and it's actually moving towards us. So we might not be here when that happens, or energetically speaking, we already know it's happened. Remember when we say time is an illusion? That's what I mean. So right now, when you are tapping into Andromeda energy, you are tapping into the future merger of these both of these galaxies together. So the influence of Andromeda on the Earth, as well as the solar system, as well as other constellations within this galaxy, is very potent. During the 29th of this month, even more, you'll be able to connect even more to it. Okay. And a lot of revelations will be had that day, or this middle of this week. Okay. So I recommend that you guys connect in that manner to the galaxy, to your own knowing that you've lived there before, of course, and that you are bringing and anchoring in the energies that are necessary to bridge both of these worlds together, to uplift this world, uplift the frequencies of this world for the evolution and the ascension of everyone here. Okay. Next one we have is Vulpecula, which is the little fox. Okay. So originally this constellation was actually two constellations formed in one, or was kind of noted as it being a fox with a goose in its mouth. But after a while, they separated the constellations because they can see that they were actually two different ones. So again, I feel very twinish energy with this constellation, very two-sided energies. Remember, the fox represents cunning. It also represents what is hidden, or it also represents the sacred and the unsacredness of everything. Okay. The paradox of this reality and the dualistic nature of humanity as a whole. Okay. So for this weekend, connecting to that will be very beneficial for you, especially if we're trying to expand our awareness of realities, plurally, because we're trying to really comprehend how this can turn the tide for us, turn it in our favor, how the outer influences of these galaxies can definitely influence our planets on our chart, on our transits, and make things better for ourselves and help us expand in a different manner. Okay, this is all about unlimitless potential and growth. It's not about putting yourself in just one box. Okay, just a little box of this is what it is and that is that, right? It is about expanding beyond that box and seeing where you can head towards in order for you to learn more about who you really are as a co-creator of this reality. So that's all I have for this week, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.